Welcome back, Awakened Intuitives, and welcome to any new Awakened Intuitives. Natalie here. We are back to do a reading on the 5-5 portal. This is May, the 5th month, and the 5th day. So I'm going to read some information about this 5-5 portal, what it means, and before we begin to cover Zodiac Signs. We are in a Mercury retrograde right now, so communication is a little messed with. But anyway, I do have some 432 hertz frequency music playing in the background that I do not own the rights to. It's Portal to Infinite Healing. And we will read the information, do the singing bowls, pull some general energy messages, then begin with each zodiac sign. All of the timestamps will be in the comments below. The description below. So feel free if you want to skip anything. All of this information is for entertainment purposes only. Truth is always stranger than fiction. Let me glow, let you glow. Use your discernment. Always have an open mind and heart and unconditional love and light. So be it. So let's begin by reading the information clearly. I'm going to do 111 because I seen that today. All right. Okay, so the 5-5 portal. May 5th. May is the 5th month. So 5 represents in astrology changes and transformations. Angel number 5 represents change, movement, action, and energy. Angel number 5 resonates with personal freedom, individualism, progress. It can also represent a message of your health and well-being. The 5th house in astrology represents love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement as well. It is an important time of major life changes. Also, doing our best to be positive and remembering to be grateful. May, the name derives from the Latin term Maya, who was the goddess of spring in Italy. May is known for love and success. May's zodiac signs are Taurus and Gemini. The spiritual meaning of 5-5 is associated with divine energy and unconditional love, as well as balance, harmony, and unity. It can also symbolize someone coming into one's life who will be memorable and filled with love. It resonates with healing energies, bringing us closer to discovering our true life path. Portals are like an opening from our third physical world into the spiritual, higher vibrational energies. So we will be walking through all the zodiac signs, asking of what each sign can expect and what are the messages we can get for this 5-5 portal. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And again, all for entertainment purposes only. And let's begin by doing the singing bowls now to clear the energies, get grounded, get rooted, and bring in those high vibrational frequencies and energies. Okay. So I'm going to count down from 3 and ding it 3 times and sing it. So if you have earbuds, if this is loud, maybe turn it down. Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right, so this frequency is in the area of the higher heart chakra. And then now we're going to begin with this singing bowl. It is between the frequency between the earth star chakra and the root chakra. So again, I will count down from 3, ding it 3 times, and we'll sing it. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay. It kind of goes forever, but it really grounds me and gets me centered and calm. Okay, now let's get ready for the general energy messages. Oh, that's so interesting. This has been going way faster than normal. I I think take air out or put air in it. I'm not sure. Okay, so now let's begin. Oh, I just need 505. Let's do 510. All right, so these are the Angel Wisdom cards. All of the decks we use will be in the description below. Kylan, will you see who that is? Oh, never mind, it's a neighbor. We're good, thank you. Anyway, sorry about that. Apologies. So, I always ask, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors, Guides of our love and light only, what general message can we get before we begin asking questions for each zodiac sign on this 5-5 portal? Ooh! I just heard this the other day and pulled this card the other day. It's Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel will help you to find tolerance and forgiveness. It reminds me of that 5 of Cups energy in the tarot. It's like forgiveness, needing to forgive, or asking for forgiveness, somebody needing to forgive you. Interesting. He works on the violet ray of purification and transmutation, helping you to release lower vibrations and ascend to a higher wave being. I believe this is what this 5-5 portal is about. Oh my gosh. Angel Wisdom suggests that you visualize yourself in the violet flame and invoke Archangel Zadkiel to help you. Place your troubles and difficult relationships within the flame so that all negativity is transmuted. You are blessed to have drawn this card today, for it indicates that you are ready to walk the path of light. Are you kidding me? This 5-5 portal. It says right here, it resonates. This 5-5 means and resonates with healing energies, bringing us closer to discovering our true life path. Awesome. That is so perfect. Especially with the information read. Okay. There we go. All right, now let's pull from the Awakened Dreamer Oracle. Knocking the cards is to cleanse out any energies if left behind, if any, from previous use. So, again, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of love and light only. Can we get another general message? Thank you. I'll have what I'm having. Oh, interesting. There's no need to try and manipulate the universe into giving you something you don't have, because the truth is, you already have everything. It may simply be tucked away. The trick is in fine-tuning your awareness to remember that what you want, you already have. Oh my gosh. Wow. Beautiful. It's already there. We just need to be aware of that. Realize, recognize that, right? Okay, last general energy message from the Shaman Wisdom cards. One more general energy message, please, on this 5-5 portal. Number 20. Ooh, it says Cougar, North, Feminine, Fire. Fire would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So 20, we can reduce the 20 to a 2. So the second house in astrology is the physical plane, the earth world, 3D earth. Anything tangible, financial, you gotta go eat that in the bedroom, okay? Thanks, honey. Okay, so number 20, you gotta go do that in there, okay? Thank you. So Cougar. I am Cougar. I give chase, fully expecting to win my prize. I am powerful and skillful. I am as at home on rock ledges as in green forests. I possess great cunning and intuition. I am born a leader, challenging the status quo as I circle my prey to discern the best method of attack. I think things out, and when I hone in, I know what I am doing. I act with focused intent. I am clear and methodical. I am balanced strength and intuition. Sprinting into your life, I bring courage and strength. I am here to help you acknowledge your ability to lead and take charge in any situation. Leadership requires great insight. You are accountable for your actions. Lead with wisdom and reason. Be sure to think all things out and focus your intention before you jump in with all fours. I'm genuine. I take charge. I am responsible leadership. This is so Aries energy. We had very, very potent Aries energy with the new moon solar eclipse previously. And on the 5-5 portal, we're going to also have a lunar eclipse. Okay, so I'll be back to do a reading on that as well. So we're going to begin now, and we're going to start with Aries. So I'll wait for an incense. I'm going to get a tarot deck out for Aries, and Let's see. Let's do this one. And timestamp. Let's see. We'll do 10. 30. Honey, you gotta go in the other bedroom. Okay? Because I've got this right here. Thank you. I'm serious, okay? Thank you. All right, are we there yet? All right. So, welcome, Aries. You are the first sign of Zodiac Wheel, so you're the first house. We have the Crystal Visions Tarot here for you today. And this is all about the 5-5 portal, okay? All right. Always use your discernment, though. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. So, divine source, creator, protectors, ancestors, guides of our love and light only. What can Aries expect with this 5-5 portal? What can Aries expect with this 5-5 portal? Okay, Page of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is being able to plant new seeds or plant intentions, being able to manifest new things, take new actions. We were just talking about this Aries energy and the information and the general energy messages. We were talking about the action-oriented. So Pages is an offer, a message, opportunity, or something new to be able to manifest everything you want, to be able to be inspired, to be able to create. It's creativity. It's courage. Wow, this is awesome. Huge life changes. Beautiful. Okay, so how will this 5-5 portal influence our Aries? How will this 5-5 portal influence our Aries? Whoop. I seen that one. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is being able to work as a team. It's being able to commit to something, commit to what you're trying to manifest or achieve at to reach your goals and accomplishments, achievements. So 3 of Pentacles can be contracts, teamwork, working together, 3 energies, working very well, working with 3 things very well. Triangular, that's what I just heard. Wow. That's how it's going to influence you. It's going to influence you to work on things and work well with these things. Possibly 3 things that you're trying to work on. Well, 3rd house in astrology is communication, transportation, journeys, and technology. But it's always a teamwork. It's always working together, commitment. It could be contracts, okay? So what changes will Aries see then? What changes will our Aries be seeing then with this 5-5 portal? 7 of Swords. Interesting. 7 of Swords can be strategicness. It can be being careful. It can be working slow. It can be manipulating, lying, cheating, and stealing. It could be the Fox. What changes will you see? It seems like whatever has been needing for you to be having to tiptoe with and work very strategically with and careful with, I feel this is going to change. Absolutely. Maybe even lies or manipulations for some of you. Okay? Well, that's good. Swords is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So now let's get an oracle. We're going to do 3 total, okay? So first of all, let's use the White Light Oracle. It is the wolf. And let's get this guidebook ready. Okay, so divine source, creator, protectors, guides, and ancestors of our love and light only. What advice do you have for our Aries? What advice do you have for our Aries with these messages, what they can expect? Oh, what advice for our Aries during this 5-5 portal? Okay. Oh, you may be very connected to animals or just recently. We had the cougar in the general energy messages. You've got a dragon, you've got the crows or ravens, the wolf, and a bear. So it's a number 15, spirit bear of 396 hertz. Okay, so 1 and 5 is 6. The 6th house in astrology is the body. It's health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. So let's read the spirit bear. Maybe for some of you, you have a spirit animal of a bear, or you are a bear in a spirit animal form, or, you know. Okay, you're being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. Amazing. Yes. So here's the advice, all right? No matter how unlikely it may seem, you're going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light in life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest. Bam! Okay, the frequency of 396 hertz is deeply nurturing and protective. It is the heart frequency of the universal mother, protecting her young, deflecting negativity, and refusing to overly condition the youthful mind. She looks out for them and provides warnings lest they wander too far from their authentic path. No way! Oh my gosh, this is all about finding our true path, life path. But she also encourages the child to learn who they are, to courageously explore their world, and to enjoy their freedom. Oh my goodness, the freedom. We were reading that in the general energy messages. The 5, angel number 5, resonates with personal freedom. My gosh, I feel like this is connected to your inner child as well. That page can be a young energy as well, childlike. So, irrespective of our personal experience with our biological mother, the divine mother energy is the soul is loving, protective, available, and kind. This inner mother love enables us to develop our own sense of personal value, belonging, and home. In connection with the inner divine mother, we feel loved, wanted, and held. We know ourselves well enough to understand what we need, and we value ourselves enough to live in such a way that our needs are met. We recognize that we matter, not more than any other, but enough to feel self-love and self-respect. We can connect to our authentic life path because we feel worthy of it. This nurturing frequency heals the heart and softens the walls which keep love out due to past abandonment and betrayal. Wow. It could be that right there. That 7 of Swords, okay? When we were more open to life, the path to fruition becomes more accessible and direct. When we connect with our authentic path, we can access the abundance of spiritual support available to us and make the most spiritual progress. That guidance may arise as a no or a not right now, or as a yes and go for it. When we are in the heart, we will clearly sense such guidance and take comfort in it rather than fight against it. As we let go of our defense systems, disabling fear and guilt from running our lives, and instead deal with them as occasional interlopers that need to be cleared and healed, we stop fearing we will never have what we generally want and need. We realize we are loved, know how to love, and are naturally innately beings of love. This frequency helps the body to ground. It helps the mind settle into the body rather than constantly flitting from one possibility to the next, creating excitement but also an excess of nervous energy. It helps the mind and body play nicely with each other, supporting each other rather than opposing each other. Then your mind won't be constantly haranguing your body, leaving it feeling bad about itself, tired or unhappy, or even angry and rebellious. In these and other ways, the 396 hertz frequency helps reconcile the push and pull of competing interests, integrating awareness in the heart and providing a clear pathway to a transcendent resolution where all is working for the one higher purpose. This frequency harmonizes beautifully with the spiritual medicine of the bear soul totem. It encourages our natural ability to find the sweetness in life necessary to sustain hope and heal our hearts. Spirit bear connects us to the restorative power of hibernation, that deep rest of body and mind. If you are highly strung and, like many modern people, find it hard to consciously relax your body and mind through spiritual practices, Spirit Bear brings the comfort and encouragement to allow your mind to rest within the body. It is as if the mind were in a cave for renewal, safe from predators and external forces. undisturbed and able to rest. This oracle urges you to go within, where there is a tremendous healing force awakening. Give it the time and space it needs to do its best work for you. That's the advice. That is so beautiful. How amazing. I love that. Okay, so now let's do another message. And we're going to do the Divine Animals Oracle. Absolutely. Maybe you have some animals that you are very connected with right now, or have been connected with. Divine animals, let's see. Right here. All right. I just gotta find me some little bookcases for my cards and books. That would be so very helpful. I love yard sales. Okay. All right. So Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors, Guides of Love and Light Only. So what else do our Aries need to know about this 5/5 portal then? From the Divine Animals Oracle. Whoa, meerkat! It says responsibility. And now it's a number 16. So 1 and 6 is a 7. You may be seeing a lot of 7s. That's 7 of Swords. Now we have this 7. 7th house in astrology is unity, harmony. Okay, we were talking about that. Relationships. So meerkat and responsibility. So what else you need to know with this 5/5 portal? Do you take responsibility seriously, or is it easier to blame others or outside influences? There should be a balance between responsibility for others and yourself. Someone may not be honoring their word. Could be that 7 of Swords for some of you. Someone may not be honoring their word. Developing altruism is important. Teaching others the skills you have mastered is a highly honorable act. Didn't this say honor or honorable? I swear it did. Okay. The meerkat magic is all about altruism and responsibility. Such small but fierce creatures watch out for each other and work as a community to educate and protect. Working together, teamwork. There you go. That 3 of Pentacles. Call upon the energy and magic of meerkats when you need help with yourself or someone else to hold their word or to fulfill their responsibilities. Meerkat energy is also valuable in facilitating teams in difficult conditions. Oh, interesting. Okay, last message. And we're going to use... Oh, you hear my chickens? They are hilarious. They just go crazy here and there. They're watching out for each other. You hear that? Seriously. Like meerkats. Okay, so last message from the Work Your Light Oracle. Okay, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light Only. What last message can you gift our Aries for this 5/5 portal? Thank you. Oh, Sisterhood of the Rose. Maybe the name or flower significance, some of you, but sisterhood. A connection, teamwork, right? Beauty and devotion. It says priestess, mystic, and teacher. You can be a teacher. Oh my gosh, you're your own priestess. You have the abilities, you have the tools, you have your intuition. So use them, okay? Oh my gosh, work together with your higher self, yourself, and Divine Source Creator. This is beautiful. To create and manifest what you want, right? Okay, Aries, those are your messages. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate, use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you want a free reading, get a hold of me. My email's in the description below. And unconditional love and light, so be it. And I'll see you in the next reading or video. Bye, Aries. All right, Kylan, you got to go in the other room. Okay? Thank you. Hurry up, because I got to go on to the next Zodiac sign. Thank you. Come on. Go ahead and take it. Okay. All right, let's timestamp Taurus now. Let's see. 24. Knock that again. Ah! Where are we at? Oh, I was way early. Oh well. supposed to shuffle this a lot, I guess. All right, almost there. Okay. Honey, you gotta go in the other room. Hello, Taurus. How are you guys? You are the second sign of Zodiac Well, so you're the second house. We have the Millennium Thoth Tarot here for you today. Always use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. So, divine source creator, protectors, ancestors, guides of our love and light only. What can Taurus expect with this 5-5 portal? What can our Tauruses expect with this 5-5 portal? Nope. One, please. Because I got multiple questions. What can our Tauruses expect with this 5-5 portal? Wow, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, 7th house is relationships, unions, partnerships. It can be you and somebody else, 2 energies. The Swords is air, words, communication, mentality, thoughts, beliefs. So, the 7 of Swords is working carefully, working strategically, a strategic movement, having a strategy in the way you do things, maybe even the way you think, believe, communicate your thoughts. And this could also be manipulation, lying, stealing, and cheating. But I feel strategic movement is needed throughout this time, and it is your birthday. Okay, so how will this 5-5 portal influence our Tauruses, please? How the mind is... Okay, the mind can take over. It can, right? So we all need to be mindful and careful not to live in our mind. Come from our heart more. Think with our heart, right? Anyway, so how will this 5-5 portal influence our Tauruses? 3 of Cups. Ooh, this is good because this is a teamwork. 3 of Cups is like a celebration. It is 3 energies. It is getting together. It's getting out and doing things with others. It could be you and 2 others. It could be you, your higher self, creator, divine source, universe. But this is some kind of hanging out, mingling, get together, a celebration. It's a good flow. So this is how this 5-5 portal is going to influence you. It's a flow. It's a good connection. Well, that's awesome. Okay, so this is what may be changing right here, this to this. Okay, so what changes will our Tauruses see then? Let's ask. What changes will our Tauruses see then with this 5-5 portal? Whoop. Oh, I knew it. I knew you were going to get a major arcana, Taurus. You have the Magician. It's the number 1 of the major arcanas. And 1 is all about new beginnings, new journeys, new adventures, new explorations, everything new, okay? And it can be a big yes for me. So the Magician is being able to manifest everything you want. You are a master manifester. You have all the tools you need, okay? And you can, it's also a master alchemist. You can alchemize energy, alchemize the room. If people in the room are a little bit down, you can raise that vibration if you choose to. You can also lower that vibration if you choose to. So this is amazing. So this change you're going to see with this 5-5 portal is being able to manifest, use your abilities, your tools, intuition to make things happen. That abundance, prosperity, using your abilities. Look at all this gold. Look at all that gold. Wow. Awesome. Okay, now let's get you some oracle messages. And I want to do the Earth Warriors Oracle first. All right. Just make sure I got my book. Got it. Okay. You are an Earth Warrior, Taurus. You are an Earth sign. You rule the 2nd house of Earth. All right. So, Taurus, what advice can we get for you for this 5-5 portal? And all of these messages, what you can expect. Kylan, you have to go in the other room, honey. Okay, so you have a number 6. So 6 may be significant to some of you. I got this for somebody last time. I can't remember what zodiac sign though. I'd have to look. But anyway, the 6th house is the body. Taurus loves food, whether it's, usually they just all about food and nutrition, okay? So 6th house is the body, health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, organization, okay? It says Palhik Mana, medicine of the butterfly Kachina. Butterflies are all about changes, transformations. That's what 5s are all about, okay? Wow. You're changing from the inside out, I heard. Like a butterfly. It's like 3 stages. Ooh, it reminds me of that 3 cups. Very interesting. Mind, body, and soul. That's what I got, okay? So number 6, the advice. Accept the changes. Go with the flow. Let's see. Recognize your abilities. So the advice is, on wings of hope, Butterfly Kachina guides you through an ending to the light of new life within. It is your transition into a happier time of increased pleasure and delight. Wow. Especially if you have experienced great struggle or loss, the spirit medicine of Butterfly brings hopeful promise to your heart. Here's your sign that there will be happiness, peace, and light. Trust in the goodness being birthed. Birthed something new with that 1, okay? A new life. An apparently lost cause or shattered dream was a necessary part of your transformational journey. What was sacrificed can be reborn into something even more beautiful. You are not meant to turn to the past, as it cannot support you in the way it once did. Trust that you have the inner resources to handle what is happening within you and in your life. You are moving toward a significant psychological, emotional, and perhaps also physical breakthrough and transformation. 3 things? Okay. An inner sense of discomfort may be signaling that something new is unfolding within. It is natural to initially feel a little awkward or uncertain in the face of the unfamiliar. It could be like, that's why you're moving strategically, being careful and things like that, right? Makes sense. So this is a good sign of change stirring from within. Allow nature to take its course. Trust in what is happening, even whilst you don't fully understand it. In the end, it will turn out beautifully and also happen to be a new beginning. Awesome. That's awesome. All right. So let's get you another oracle message. Oof. Let's do... I'm going to do the Starseed Oracle. Some of you may be starseeds. And if you don't resonate with that, that is totally fine, okay? Okay, so what other message do our Tauruses need to know from the Starseed Oracle with this 5-5 portal? What other message do our Tauruses need to know with this 5-5 portal? Hirith? I think it's Hirith. Longing for home. Homesick for the stars. Oh, that's very interesting. Hirith. Oh, I just had it. Okay, this is what else you need to know. Interesting. Okay, Taurus, here we go. Hirith is a Welsh word that's difficult to translate, but it refers to a certain longing or homesickness, a yearning for a home or a place to which we cannot return. This unexplainable, unshakable longing for home is common in starseeds and old souls. Perhaps you've had it since birth. For some, it's a distant memory of a planet, galaxy, or star system in the universe that their soul remembers and yearns to return to, a place they may have experienced more than Earth. For others, it's a longing for the unity of source, a remembering of interconnectedness to oneness. This yearning can lead some starseeds to travel, searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels more like home. For others, it can manifest as a need to find home in people, communities, and relationships, a journey to find somewhere they truly belong. If you resonate with this yearning for home, but don't really know where home is, you're being invited to remember that your soul chose to be on Earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. You're being reassured that you didn't come here alone, and that your soul consciously decided to experience what it's like to be a soul in a human body on this planet at this time. You're being called to anchor all of your presence, your personality, your soul, and your spirit in the here and now. To fully commit to living this life right now. To commit to putting 2 feet completely in. You're the second sign of the zodiac. You're the second house. Wow. So the inquiry says, how can you commit more fully to your life? I feel realizing you are a manifester. You are very powerful, okay? You're transforming from within. All right, Taurus, let's get your last oracle message from the Work Your Light Oracle. Actually, the Starseed and Work Your Light Oracle is made by the same author, Rebecca Campbell. Anyway, so can we get one last oracle message that our Tauruses can take with them, along with these other messages that we've gotten for them? Oh, I almost had you. A mirror. Wow. Who or what is triggering you? Wow. You could be triggering yourself. Okay. Maybe be mindful of those around you that kind of triggers like worries and stresses and you know, what changes you're going to see in your life. Oh, it did talk about the past as well. So no, not focusing on the past, right? So mirror, who or what is triggering you? Okay. Those are your messages, Taurus, though. But always, take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate, use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you want a free reading, get a hold of me. My email is in the description below. I don't even know how long I'm going to be doing that for. But anyway, always unconditional love and light, so be it. And I'll see you in the next reading or video. Bye, Taurus. Thank you. All right. On to Gemini. Gems. Gemini. All right, let's do this one. Boop, ba-doop, boop. Da, da, da. Okay, easy tarot for Gemini. And we will do... Ugh. All right, 3710, right? Nope, 3715. Oh, come on. All right, welcome, Geminis. How are you guys? You are the third sign of Zodiac Willow, so you're the third house. We have the easy tarot here for you today during this session, this reading. Always use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment, right? Did I say that? Okay. Anyway, we always ask divine source, creator, protectors, guides, ancestors of our love and light only. How or what can our Geminis expect with this 5-5 portal, please? What can our Geminis expect with this 5-5 portal? Wow, okay. We're getting a lot of swords so far with each zodiac sign. Aries, Taurus, Gemini. So 5 of swords. 5 is changes and transformations. We're talking about this 5-5 portal. So maybe you need to look up the angel's number, 555. So 5s can be challenges as well, because changes and transformations bring some challenges and ways, right? So the swords is air, words, communication, thoughts, beliefs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So the 5 of swords, though, is winning at all costs. It can be blocking others out, not worrying about other people's opinions of what you're doing. You're just going after what you want to achieve and what you want to accomplish, and you don't care what other people think, okay? So this is what you can expect during this 5-5 portal. Going after these changes for the better? Oh, come on, just stay there. All right, so now, how will this 5-5 portal influence our Geminis? How will this 5-5 portal influence our Geminis? I love it! Ace of Cups. Aces is a 1. It's always about new beginnings. It's always about something new. It can be a yes. Cups is feelings, emotions, intuition. So this is how it's going to influence you. Self-love, unconditional love, feelings and emotions, even sharing feelings and emotions if wanted. This is being filled in the heart chakra. It could be a healing of the heart chakra. You recognizing and seeing new feelings and emotions possibly for some of you. with that eye there. The moon phases, that's super interesting. So with this full moon lunar eclipse, it's a lunar eclipse on the 5/5 portal. It's the same day. And that's going to be very significant for some of you. This is going to be an enlightenment, or you're going to have some kind of vision. You're going to see some kind of perspective, see this new love, self-love, feelings and emotions, maybe even a new realization of your intuitions. Okay, so now what changes will our Gemini see then? What changes will our Gemini see with this 5/5 portal? Wow, this is awesome. Okay, so 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is being able to put your burdens down, to get a new start, to get a new beginning. Put your burdens down, have a fresh start, pack your bags, go on a new journey. So this is going to be a whole new thing. Being able, look at the full moon. Kylan, will you go out there real quick and tell her I'm about done? This is beautiful. Put all your burdens down. That's amazing. Okay, let's get you some oracle messages. Let's do the Gateway of Light activation first. Kylan, go get her. Okay. So from the Gateway of Light activation oracle, what advice can you give our Geminis? What advice can you give our Geminis with this 5/5 portal? Solar light upgrade. It's an upgrade, guys. Gemini, it's an upgrade. So solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and willpower. There we go. Beautiful. I love it. Don't go too fast. Where are we? Let's see. Solar light upgrade. What? Did I miss it? Huh? S-O-L. S-O-L. Ha, here we go. Okay, here we go. So this is the advice, okay? The solar plexus chakra is found just above the belly button in the pit of the stomach. It's the energetic gateway that governs our gut, our instincts, yeah, and drive. And on an energetic level, our willpower and drive. This space can be described as a glowing sun. It is a space of warmth that gives us the necessary focus and energy to fulfill our purpose and realize our dreams. Wow. When the solar light gateway opens, our solar plexus becomes an infinite well of light in the pit of our being. This is a source of daily inspiration and ancient wisdom. When we feel our willpower increasing, we are remembering that we have prepared for many incarnations for the opportunities we have today. Place both hands on the pit of your stomach. Breathe to them, visualizing a great fiery light switching on. Call your solar power up and out. The light of the great central sun is shining on you, activating you to push onward and create. This is a perfect time to move forward with projects, goals, and intentions. Align your energy with whatever you are ready to create and experience. Focus on what you are ready to grow and where you are ready to expand. As you focus on your goals, you are giving them energetic encouragement to flourish and open, like the warm summer sun kissing the ground, encouraging the flowers to grow and bloom. That sunlight has arrived. It's here in you now. And it reminds me completely full of this Five of Swords, going after what you want, and this right here. That's awesome. Awesome. Now let's get you another oracle message. Let's do the Enchanted Map Oracle, then one more. Okay, so now from the Enchanted Map Oracle, what else do our Geminis need to know about this 5/5 portal and these other messages that they're getting? What else do they need to know? Oh, it fell. Talisman, you are a messenger. Okay, 49. 13. 13 may be significant to some of you, but 1 and a 3 is a 4. Fourth house is home, family, structure, stability, a solid foundation. So let's read this for you. Oh, this is cool. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Wow, putting your burdens down so you can find your own path or go along your path on your own. And it's just like that Five of Swords. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. This is awesome. Okay, last oracle message from the Work Your Light Oracle. Okay? Work Your Light Oracle. Okay, one last message for our Geminis, please, that they can take with them with this 5/5 portal. Okay, Priestess. What? The Priestess? Yeah, you're a freaking... You're a messenger. You are a messenger of Source, of Universe, Divine, Creator. It says, how are you being called to step up and lead? Are you kidding me? Wow. This is amazing. Okay, Gemini, this is huge. This is like a realization of that. Okay? Well, those are your messages. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you want a free reading, get a hold of me. My email's in the description below. And thank you so much. And unconditional love and light. So be it. And I'll see you in the next reading or video. Bye, Gemini. All right. Welcome, Cancers. How are you guys? You are the 4th sign of the Zodiac wheel. So you're the 4th house. And we have the Muse Tarot here for you. And always take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. We always ask Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Ancestors, Guides of love and light only. So what can Cancer expect with this 5/5 portal coming up? Ooh. Wow. The High Priestess. This reminds me of this cougar energy we got in the general energy messages. North, feminine, fire. It's a number 20. We can reduce it to 2. So in the 2nd house of astrology is earthly world. Anything material, anything tangible. But this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is intuition. This is abilities. This is being able to communicate with Divine Source, Creator, the universe, your guides. This is being able to gain wisdom and knowledge when needed, the keys to information. This is amazing. That's what, oh my gosh, that's what you can expect with this 5/5 portal. And see that crescent moon right there? We are going to have a lunar eclipse on that day, depending on where you're located, but it should be the 5th. I just seen the moon. Yep, there you go. And it's going to be the flower moon. I am going to be doing a reading on that for Zodiac Signs as well. So amazing. All right. How will this 5/5 portal influence our Cancers? How will this 5/5 portal influence our Cancers? Holy cow. Oh my gosh. So you have the Ace of Materials. Aces are all about new beginnings, new things, new journeys. But the materials, the Pentacles, this is 2nd house stuff. Materials, maybe financial, anything tangible, materialistic. That is amazing. And we are in a Mercury retrograde in Taurus. Let's see, this full moon is going to be in Scorpio, but the sun is in Taurus. We are in Taurus season right now. So this is Taurus energy, the 2nd house. It's ruled by Taurus. So this is a very prominent time right now. This is being able to plant new seeds, to begin new things, to have a new start, a fresh new beginning in your world, your earthly world. Oh my gosh. So this is a new beginning with your life. And this is all about major life changes anyway. This is going to be massive for you, Cancer. Amazing. Okay, so what changes will our Cancers see with this 5-5 portal? There's the moon again. What changes will our Cancers see with this 5-5 portal then? What changes? Oh, thank you. Oh, 4 of emotions. This is really good because you roll the 4th house. 4th house is home, family, structure, stability, solid foundation. The 4 of Cups is emotions and feelings, intuition. But this 4 of Cups is like, kind of like overlooking something. It can be not seeing something, dismissing something. It could be dismissing your abilities. You already have everything you want, right? It's up to us to realize and recognize and believe that. So you can have a new beginning, a new life, new things, a fresh start. If wanted, which that's what the cards are saying, Cancer. So this is what the changes are going to be. You're not going to dismiss your abilities anymore. What you can start to achieve and gain and accomplish in this life. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, Oracle now. I am amazed. So we just had the weekend. And I don't know if any of you've seen, but we just had a hawk. We saved a hawk out of the road over the weekend. It was pretty amazing. We're going to do the Angels and Ancestors Oracle first. So, Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light Only. What message, advice do you have for our Cancers? You got the High Priestess, second time, 2. Are you seeing a lot of 2s, Cancer? The High Priestess, harness mystic power. This is what you're doing. I am amazed. I'm like, oh my gosh. This is amazing. There's a Merkaba symbol. Ancient Egypt you may be connected to. Black cats possibly. Maybe you have a black cat. I am speechless. Come on, High Priestess, High Priestess. You could be a High Priest, High Priestess. This is the advice. Harness your power. You're a mystic. Okay, align with the light and focus on all things positive. The High Priestess is the physical embodiment of the divine feminine, the goddess in human form, like that cougar, okay? Oh my gosh. She has had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar, fierce, powerful, and disciplined. In many traditions, particularly pre-Christian, and the High Priestess was in charge of spiritual and religious orders and was the voice of authority and guidance from the gods. The High Priestess in this deck is the consort and partner of the High Priest. If you look at them together, you will see they mirror each other's energy. You may have a partner. If not, it's all right. Okay. She's joined by a black cat representing the Egyptian goddess Bast, who protects her from lower energies, and she stands strong in her glory and power. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There's an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on, not dismissing it anymore, not looking at it anymore. That's changing, okay? Or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. Maybe that 4th house, your home and family, or structure stability. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. Some of you may have a partner, because that ended on page 43. You add those numbers up, you get a 7. The 7th house in astrology is relationships or partnerships, unions. It could be you, divine source creator. It could be you, your higher self, you, your inner child, but it could be some kind of partner, okay? So now let's get you another oracle, and, right? Let's see. Yep, double check. Okay. Now, you know what? I want to do the Lyran Oracle for you. some of you Cancers may be connected to Lyrans, or lions, or cats. If not, that's okay. They are very intuitive, though. So, last oracle, well, not last oracle, because we're going to do Work Your Light after. So what other message do our Cancers need to take with them? From the Lyran Oracle, my allergies. What last message? 37. That's a number 10. So 10 is about success, completion, fulfillment, cycles ending for new beginnings. 10 can be reduced to 1, like the ace, new beginning, new journey. And it's ancient Egyptian again. Field of potentiality. You have potential, absolutely. Okay, incense, stay. And it says ask, and it is given. Just ask. Ah, oh my gosh, this is cool. Okay, 37 right here. The multiverse is a field of unlimited possibilities for the starseed to open through the quantum universe. When attuning to one's crown chakra, the starseed can connect to a field of infinite timelines and verses, which can all be collaborated towards one's unique vibration. From the subatomic level, your reality has quantum particles built into everything, and they are consistently interacting with yourself in the alive field, with you being able to set the coordinates to the reality of your choosing. Oh my gosh! The quantum field is always linked to your inner state, and by you consciously interacting with it, the human gains an ability to choose the timelines that they seek to enter at will. This process begins by sending forth the vibratory signature of the world you seek to enter via your emotions, thoughts, feelings, and visualizations. Through this process, your codes are inputted into the field, and the quantum particles begin to match this frequency with precision. Know, dear starseed, that you are infinite and have always had the freedom to not only change your life, but change the entire reality you find yourself in. 5-5 portal. 5 is changes, transformations, okay? This is amazing. Know that your thoughts, vibrational frequency, and perceptual awareness are constantly interacting with the quantum field and setting the coordinates to where you would like to enter. Know that you have the highest technology within. An additional meaning of this card can be that the universe is requesting for you to guide it to the reality you desire. The metaphor we give is that when going to a restaurant, it is your responsibility to place the order at the restaurant, but the rest is up to the external field to deliver it to the table. Place your order and have faith that all will be delivered in divine timing. Ask and it's given, become and so it is. Timeline jump, quantum training, starseed gifts, soul awakening, manifestation, vision boarding. Yeah, oh, you can make a vision board if you'd like to. Imagination, dimensions opening, 5-5 portal. Are you kidding? Request what you need and ask. So that 37 is a 10. 5-5 is a 10. Amazing. Cancer, I just don't know what to say, but you are amazing. All right, so last message from Work Your Light Oracle, please. Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light only. You've got transformation. She's a high priestess. And yes, she is the high priestess in this oracle deck. There's Boss, that cat. She has the crescent moon. She has like this energy. Oh, here we go. Things are changing at a cellular level. Inner to outer. Deep healing. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Ancient Egyptian transformation. There you go, Cancers. But you take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. I can't believe this. This is amazing. I'm so excited for you. Okay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you want a free reading, get a hold of me. My email is in the description below. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing free readings for. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. Unconditional love and light. So be it. And I'll see you in the next reading video. Bye, Cancers. All right. That was so cool. Okay. Let's see. card deck. Jeez. All right, welcome Leos. You are the 5th sign of Zodiac Wheel, so you're the 5th house. We are coming up on this 5-5 portal, so maybe you're seeing a lot of 5s for some of you. All right, so we have the Lightseers Tarot here for you. Always use your discernment, take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. But we always ask divine source, creator, protectors, guides, ancestors of love and light only. My allergies are lately, whoo! Okay. I don't know if you're having allergies or something. Okay, what can our Leos expect with this 5-5 portal, please? What can our Leos expect with this 5-5 portal? Our Leos. Oh, beautiful. I've seen this shuffling. Page of Pentacles. Pages is all something new. A message, an opportunity, or even an offer. Okay, of something tangible, maybe something material, maybe you're just your world to take a new direction, to plant new seeds and intentions, to manifest everything you want, to achieve your goals, to reach your successes, achievements, accomplishments, okay, a fulfillment, abundance. This is what Pentacles are all about. It's your entire earthly world. That's amazing. This is huge for everybody. So how will this 5-5 portal influence our Leos? 3 of Cups. That's amazing. The 3rd house in astrology is communication, transportation, journeys, technology. Cups is feelings and emotions, but the 3 of Cups is a celebration. It's working together very, very well. It could be 3 energies, 3 people, 3 things you're working on. But it's a good collaboration. This can be get-togethers, partying, mingling, hanging out. Look at this. Having a good time. It's a good flow. The Trinity. Maybe that name's significant to some of you Leos, or maybe you want to look up the meaning of a trinity, of a triangle. Okay. All right. So now, what changes will our Leos see with this 5-5 portal? What changes? Oh, I almost had it. I seen this one. This is big time Leo energy. This is a King of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But with this lion here in the background, this is all about courage. This is all about loyalty. Okay. So the king or queen, doesn't matter, is very action oriented, goes after what they want, takes action whenever needed, has loyalty, is loyal, could be a fatherly type of figure, but very passionate, compassion, inspiring, creative. So this is the changes you're going to see. You're going to take like the lead, okay? Gosh. Awesome. That's awesome. Let's get you some oracle messages now. Let's see. Let's do the Sacred Light Oracle first. Let's see. Right here. Yep. Okay. Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of love and light only. From the Sacred Light Oracle, what message, advice, what advice do you have for our Leos during this time? What advice do you have for our Leos during this time? My goodness, my allergies. It's a number 8. Maybe 8 is significant to some of you. But 8 is all about changes, all about transformations too, like a 5. But it's like things are ending for new beginnings. Leaving behind things so you can begin anew. It reminds me of this Page of Pentacles, something new, an offer, a message, an opportunity. And it says Cosmic Gateway. This is a 5-5 portal. Insecurities, connection with others, and refocusing. That reminds me of him. Focusing. Refocusing on what you want to achieve. Okay? This is the advice. The Cosmic Gateway, a portal that connects souls to the universal multiverse, is accessible with trance states and meditation through our central light column, opening the Cosmic Gateway to the soul's sacred light. Like a flower, this on the 5-5 portal is the lunar eclipse, full moon, flower moon. It's the flower moon. Okay, so like a flower, nurturing and care of its environment allows a soul to bloom in its own precious time. The path to self-realization is filled with conscious awakenings. Our mind is a powerful tool that, when fully open and activated, can connect our being to light sources unimaginable to the naked eye. When the sacred light of the Cosmic Gateway shines upon the world, the individual acceleration of self-awareness through self-realization can reveal the body's capability of healing itself. Ascension Master Yogananda announces that you are in a time of great personal change and growth. Don't be afraid to start over again or of finding fresh ways to support the life you want with joy and happiness. If you feel overwhelmed, reduce excessive workloads as you work through this process. Yogananda suggests practicing self-realization as you work through any feelings of sadness or melancholy you have about the past or what you are seeking to change. Challenge yourself to try new things or join a self-help group. What? And loyalty. Wow. That aligns with your global or personal interests. Balance will restore when the mind is restored. Ascension Master Yogananda. The sacred crystal is rhodonite, and the affirmation, I am my own master. I hold the answers within me. My energy is limitless. This is so cool. This is such a good reading. All right, now let's do the Enchanted Map Oracle. Or did I do that? I think I did that. I don't want to do the same ones. Maybe not. No, I don't think I did. Good. Okay. Just double check. Oh, wait, I did. I'm not going to do the same ones for all you guys. Okay. Okay, let's actually do the Higher Self Oracle. I seen that while I was picking up the Sacred Light Oracle guidebook. Let's do Higher Self Oracle. Okay, where did I put that though? I need a bookshelf, a small bookshelf. I'm keeping an eye out for one. Yard sales are amazing. Okay. Here we go. Leo, Leo, Leo. Higher Self Oracle. Okay. So, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors, Guides of Love and Light only. What else do our Leos need to know about all of these messages in this 5-5 portal coming up? Worry. Don't worry. Everything always works out. Everything always works out. She has red hair. Maybe she looks similar to one of you, or somebody looks similar like that in your life. Let's find worry though. Let's see. Right here. There's flowers in her hair. Okay, ready? Worrying is using your imagination to create something you don't want. Abraham Hicks. This card indicates the presence of repetitive negative thoughts and emotions that have become debilitating and have prevented you from making sound decisions. You may be very concerned about money, health, relationships, family, or even your job. Excessive worrying about what might happen is affecting your physical and mental health. Your higher self is asking you to pause and breathe. In order to relieve yourself of your worries, write them down to get them off your chest and out of your mind. You may want to consider creating a worry box where you can drop your worries in, close the box, and surrender them to your higher power. You are also being asked to accept the elements of your life that you can and cannot control, and to surrender that which is out of your hands. Stop thinking about the worst case scenario. Remember that you are a divine being and therefore naturally a manifester. Yes. Your thoughts create your reality, so to avoid materializing the very thing you are worried about, watch your thoughts and shift them immediately. If you are unable to shake away negative thoughts and emotions, try exercising. watching something funny, or working on a fun hobby. Make sure to stay in the present moment, which will help you avoid worrying about potential future problems. Do not hesitate to ask for help from your spiritual team if you find yourself chronically worrying about a situation or uncontrollable circumstance. That you have loyalty. Your guides are there with you, okay? All right, let's get your last oracle message from the Work Your Light Oracle. All right, one last message that our Leos can take with them. One last message that they can take with them, please. All right. Wow. It reminds me of this one right here. Exactly like that. It says birthing a new age. We are moving into the age of Aquarius. This is a huge change, transformation. I just seen 1111. I have to merge videos together, but anyway, maybe you're seeing a lot of 1111, but this is what we're going through. It says birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Look at this. Oh my gosh. You're part of this. Okay. Leo, those are your messages. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. This has been amazing. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you want a free reading, my email is in the description below. And unconditional love and light, so be it. And I'll see you in the next reading or video. Bye, Leo. Now we need Virgo. Okay, Virgo. I just got you a tarot deck out, and this is a Celestial Tarot. Look what's on the bottom. Virgo. The Hermit in the Tarot. That is interesting. Anyway, this is Celestial Tarot. You are the 6th sign of Zodiac, well, so you're the 6th house. Always use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. And we always ask divine source, creator, protectors, guides, ancestors of love and light only. So what can our Virgos expect with this 5-5 portal? What can our Virgos expect with this 5-5 portal, please? Canis Major, 8 of Swords. Wow. So the 8th house in astrology is all about death, rebirth, changes, transformation, endings for new beginnings. It's swords. This is mentality, thoughts, words, communication, beliefs, okay? And so with this 8 of Swords, this can be like a mental imprisonment. It can be feeling kind of tied up in your head, worrying, kind of going back and forth in your head, feeling like locked up in your head a lot. Maybe this boxer is significant to some of you. Okay, this is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So how will that's interesting. I feel like that's changing for you with that 8. 8 is death, rebirth, okay? Anyway, so now, how will this 5-5 portal influence our Virgos? 2 of Wands. Okay, it's Sadus. So the 2 of Wands is some kind of stagnant energy, some kind of stuck energy, feeling stuck between 2 worlds or stuck in your world, not knowing what decision or action to take yet, about to journey, about to begin anew, and it's a stagnant energy for right now. So it feels like for you, Virgos, that things are stagnant, things are kind of in this stuck type energy. It's like these 2 opposites. It reminds me of this 8 of Swords, like the stuck energy. Okay. And the Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's about actions, fire, passions. The 2nd house in astrology, which we did get a 20, the cougar, which is a 2, is your earthly world. Anything material, financial, which we're in a Mercury retrograde, and it's in Taurus. So things kind of get a little bit worrisome with anything material, financial right now. So, all right, now what changes though? What changes will our Virgos see with this 5-5 portal? What changes will they see? Fixed Earth, Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles is very balanced in her earthly world, okay? So from the past, you know, there's been worries, fears, doubts in your head back and forth, right? And feeling stuck from that. And now it's going to be balanced out with this 5-5 portal. This is about major life changes, transformations. So this Queen of Pentacles is abundant in her earthly world. She's comfortable in her earthly world. She's secure. She has a security blanket. She'll turn down lowball offers. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Now, let's get you some oracle messages and see what else we can get for you. Let's do the Untamed Elemental Oracle first. Okay. Comfortable. All right. So now, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light Only. From the Untamed Elemental Oracle, what advice can you give our Virgos during this time with all these messages? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ladybug. Oh, I just seen ladybugs. We were cutting some branches off a tree because they were hanging very low to the ground. And there was a ton of ladybugs. I have Virgo 12th house. But anyway, maybe you're seeing some ladybugs. All right, it says miracle. This is the advice, okay? All right. When European farmers prayed to Mother Mary for a miracle to protect their vulnerable crops, ladybug arrived to devour the pests. The farmers, surprised that divine intervention could come in such an unsuspecting form, called her Beetle of Our Lady, and we know her now as Ladybug. Ladybug signifies a miracle, but remember, when you expect help to appear in a specific form, her gift can sometimes be overlooked, so keep an open mind. Divine assistance is improvisational, playful, and surprising. It is a lucid discovery, like tiny ladybugs saving a whole season of crops. The same goes for miracles that await you. Prepare for the possibility that they will be just as unexpected as they are mighty. So receptive to unexpected forms of support, practice playfulness as a magnet for divine intervention. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty strong. That's pretty powerful right there. All right, let's get you another oracle message. We're going to do messenger oracle. Yeah, that's it. Okay. There's two of these decks that look exactly alike on the backs. Same person, Raven Falan. All right, so now, what is the last message that our Virgos need to take with them from the Messenger Oracle? What message, last message, well, not really last, we're going to get another one, but what message do they need to take with them from this reading, this session, and all these other messages that they're getting? What do they need to take with them, our Virgos? An unfair judgment. Wow. Yeah, it seems very in the head. Okay. All right, let's find an unfair judgment. Well, this is not the Messenger Oracle. Whoa. This is the Secret Oracle. This is the Messenger Oracle. That's interesting. Okay, that was not meant to be. So you need the Secret Oracle. Okay. What? Where's my book? Oh, it's hiding over here. Haha. Okay, the Secret Oracle. Interesting. Okay. Let's find an unfair judgment. Wow. And it's on page 24. 2 and 4 is a 6. You roll the 6th house. You're the 6th sign. Okay. Humans are by nature judgmental, even those who don't believe they are judgmental. It is a certainty that one person will form a judgment of another for good or ill. And at times that judgment will be based on nothing more than an impression or feeling. There are times when we need to be judgmental. Using our good judgment can bring good into our lives. It can also bring toxic situations to an end or even save our lives. We make both good and bad judgments and base our behavior and decisions on them. Many an unfair judgment is born of an arrogant or ignorant belief, the mind, okay? That the person passing judgment knows better. They are a better quality of person, better educated, more informed, of higher social standing or breeding. Our internal wounds also predispose us to judge others. The unfair judgments we make can be a reflection of the emotional wounds we still harbor. We pass judgments upon others based on our insecurities. If a judgment passed by another causes us pain or inspires anger, it is often because we have passed an unfair judgment on ourselves already. Their words have shown a light upon a truth we do not want to accept. We all have a moral compass that helps us determine when one person is treating another in a way that is unethical, immoral, cruel, or unjust. Heed it and act. Stand by and support those who are judged unfairly. Remember, there will be times when we make hard but necessary decisions based upon our experience or how we have been treated. However, when we base our judgment on third-party gossip, rumor, or personal biases and insecurities instead of the facts, we risk making an unfair judgment that does others a great disservice or harm. But you could be doing that to yourself. That's what causes the Eight of Swords. Very interesting. Wow. All right, last oracle message from Worth Your Light Oracle. Okay, divine source, creator, protectors, guides, ancestors of love and light only. What is the last message our Virgos need to take with them, along with these other messages? It says yes, and it says just say yes. There's 3 energies here. 3 can be cooperation, a teamwork. It could be you, your higher self, you, divine source creator, your guides, you and others, partners. But it says yes, just say yes. To miracles? To balance? Wow. Okay, Virgo. How very interesting. Okay? I feel this, if you say yes to this change, to this transformation with the 5-5 portal, miracles and balance are going to happen. All right. Take what resonates, though. Leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And unconditional love and light, so be it. If you want a free reading, my email is in the description below. And I'll see you in the next reading video. Bye, Virgo. Let's see here. All right, welcome Libras. How are you guys? You are the 7th sign of Zodiac Wheel, so you're the 7th house. This is the Native Spirit Tarot here for you. And always take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate, use your discernment. And we always ask divine source, creator, protectors, guides, ancestors of our love and light only. So what can Libras expect with this 5-5 portal coming up? What can our Libras expect with this 5-5 portal coming up? What? Ace of Coins? Okay. When I picked up the deck, there was an Ace of Wands on the bottom. But Ace of Coins, Aces is a new beginning. It's a 1. It's a new start. A fresh thing. Okay? Ace of Coins is the Ace of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So coins, pentacles is something immaterial. It can be tangible. It could be your earthly world, a new life, a new journey in your entire world. It could be finances. It could be a job. Okay? This is all about new beginnings. It could be an offer, being offered something. Okay? This is what you can expect with this 5-5 portal. Beautiful. Wow. All right. So how will this 5-5 portal influence our Libras? How will this 5-5 portal influence our Libras? 3 of Cups. Holy cow. Wow, wow, wow. So the 3 of Cups is celebration. Okay? It's working very good in a flow. It's a triangulation in a positive way. It's like get-togethers, hanging out, mingling, 3 people. It's a flow. It's a cooperation. It is teamwork. It's a good, positive feeling. That's amazing. That's really good. Okay, all right. So now, what changes will our Libras see then? What changes will our Libras see with this 5-5 portal then? What changes will our Libras see with this 5-5 portal then? You have the Sun. And the Sun, we are in the Taurus season right now. Taurus, it reminds me of the cougar, the 20, and the general energy messages. Reduce the 20 to a 2. The second house is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, material, coins, pentacles. This is finances, material things, tangible things, a vehicle, a home, money, things like that. It could just be your earthly world. The Sun is enjoyment. It's happiness, positivity, happy, light, love. It is fun. It can be summertime. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is happiness. So this is the change you're going to see with this 5-5 portal. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful messages. Ooh, that 3 of Cups fell. All right, let's get you some oracle messages. Let's do the Lightworker Oracle first. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Okay, so what advice can you give our Libras from the Lightworker Oracle? What advice can you give our Libras during this 5-5 portal? Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love, Light Only. Ooh, it's a number 34. 3 and 4 is a 7. The 7th house. The 7th house is Libra. It's, oh my gosh, it's the scales. It's about balance, karma, justice, truth. It says hold your center. There's a dove of purity, purity of the heart. There's a stairway into this arch in a forest, a garden. Okay, I have a Libra rising, and this is all very significant for me. Okay, let's find 34. This is so cool. Advice, hold your center. Okay, have you been rushing out to meet others, trying to bend or accommodate their needs at the expense of your own well-being and inner peace? Now you are to strengthen your own energy, your own boundaries, to find your ground, firmly place your feet there, and do not move. Feel your feet anchoring you like a beautiful tree. Let yourself experience quiet certainty as you hold your center with commitment, courage, and consciousness. Wow. When you are learning to trust in your own instincts, to take your own journey without comparison to the life path of another, there is no need to become disheartened or distracted by comparisons or judgments. The earth needs your light, which can only come from you. The sun, oh my gosh. Wow. You will offer so much less if you try to make it match your beauty to what you perceive to be the beauty of another. Many souls who are different and unique were not understood, acknowledged, and valued for whom they were as children. Wow. Oh my gosh. Instead, they were encouraged to conform, to change, to be another other than their true self in order to be loved. This can be a hard pattern to break, yet the time is here for you to love and honor yourself as yourself. You're beautiful. You do not need to change for another. You certainly do not need to change for the divine. You're being encouraged instead to distill your essence to become even more of you. Hold your center now and do not be rattled by another through intimidation, confrontation, doubt, jealousy, or fear. To hold your center means you accept your innate value and worth, your right to exist and thrive, and accept the love that created you as you in order to fulfill your divine destiny. This oracle brings you confirmation you are on the right path. You do not need to collapse into fear or doubt to ease old guilt or make others more comfortable. It is not selfish or hard of you to be strong. You can hold yourself in high esteem and be gentle and loving to others, whilst absolutely refusing to accept any behavior, belief, or attitude of another that would tear you down or cast you into doubt or self-hatred. As part of your spiritual training, your soul learned to be open to receive guidance and channel healing. This is what you needed to be able to do the function as a healer, channel, and light worker. You had to be sensitive, receptive, and open. Now is the time to balance that with resilience, strength, and even some divine stubbornness. Refusing to give up on who you are, whilst remaining open to guidance, is the balance of loving wisdom necessary to grow yourself as a divinely unique individual in a world that often fears true individuality, simply because it cannot be easily controlled. Holding your center doesn't mean that you no longer surrender. Instead, you consciously choose to surrender into divine love and grow more empowered. You are here to shine a light, to be the lighthouse for others. The lighthouse doesn't ask for permission to shine. It stands still, shines faithfully, and those who need it are guided by its light to safety. Do not lose faith in yourself, beloved soul. You know who you are. Be strong. Honor your inner beauty and your personal boundaries. You need to feel safe in your ability to say no as much as you need to know know that you will say yes when your heart guides you to do so. Be true to you. All right. So now we're going to do the Messenger Oracle. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, so okay. All right. What other message do our Libras need to know? Along with these other messages for this 5/5 portal. What other message do our Libras need to know? Such beautiful artwork. This is this is the Messenger Oracle. The other one she created, Raven Falon, the Seeker, is my absolute favorite artwork in a deck. Seek the lesson. Look at this, the green, the heart chakra. Seek the lesson. I'll show you. Okay. It's on page 56. 5 and 6 is the number 11. The scales, balance, truth. Wisdom is born from seeking the lesson in all experiences, both the good and bad. It is born from the awareness that everything is connected and all that happens for a reason, even when the reason remains a mystery. Embrace a new idea, new awareness, or the new knowledge that comes from listening to your internal voice and to the human and non-human teachers and messengers who will come in and out of your life. Let them inspire you to explore unknown pathways. Talked about your path. Like your path is being lit up even more with this 5/5 portal. All right, last message from Work Your Light Oracle, please. Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light only. Last message from Work Your Light Oracle for our Libras. Starseed. On this, I am playing the 432 Hertz Portal to Infinite Healing, Good Karma, Positive Energy by Simply Hypnotic. It's this like cave of like inner forest out on the waters, and there's like a sailboat and the moon shining on the lake, a full moon. This 5/5 portal, we have a full lunar eclipse. It says, what lights you up? Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, Libra. Those are your messages. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much for being here. This was amazing. And if you want a free reading, my email's in the description below. And unconditional love and light, so be it. And I'll see you in the next reading or video. Bye, Libra. This is so cool. All right. Ooh. All right, welcome Scorpios. You are the 8th sign of Zodiac Wheel, so you're the 8th house. We have the Starseed Tarot deck here for you. Always use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. And we always ask divine source creator, protectors, guides, ancestors of our love and light only, okay? So what can our Scorpios expect with this 5-5 portal coming up? Wow, 4 coins. What? What? 4th house in astrology can be home, family, structure, stability, solid foundation. The coins, pentacles, is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's anything earthly. It can be material things, financial things, just your earthly world. So the 4 pentacles, coins, is being able to save money. It can be holding on tightly. It can be holding back a little bit. It could be clutching onto something. It says holding tightly. So it's like holding on tightly, holding back. That's okay. Holding back. And it says it's a yes card. So this is what you can expect with this 5-5 portal. It could be saving money. It could be saving for something later on, to buy a home, a vehicle for some of you. Let's see, how will this 5-5 portal influence our Scorpios, please? How will this 5-5 portal influence our Scorpios? Oh, and we're going to have that full lunar eclipse and full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio on that day. 5-5 portal. So how will this 5-5 portal influence our Scorpios? King of Wands, it's another yes card. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This King of Wands is balanced with compassion, his inspirations, his creativity, his action taking. He is loyal and has loyalty, but he's very fiery. It says dependably goal oriented. So this is influencing you to be goal-oriented, to possibly save money, hold back for a moment before you buy something big, make a purchase. So this is good. This is goal-oriented. This is awesome. This is going after whatever you want to go after, to achieve, to accomplish. This is balanced energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is how it's going to influence you with this 5-5 portal. Okay, so now, what changes will our Scorpios see then with this 5-5 portal? What changes will our Scorpios see with this 5-5 portal then? Wow, 2 of Swords. This is going to change. 2 of Swords is a difficult decision. It's back and forth between beliefs, with thoughts, decisions, feeling like a stagnant energy. Okay, it can be at a crossroads, a stop sign, being held up, being held back, being blindfolded. This is what is changing. Not knowing what decision to make. Let's get you some oracle messages though. And I want to do the Sacred Earth Oracle first. All right. So, divine source creator, protectors, ancestors, guides of our love and light only. So what advice do you have for our Scorpios during this 5-5 portal and these messages? Whoa, that flew. All right, I gotta go get that. That flew like 4 feet. Wow, what is it? This is really powerful. Efficiency. Efficiency. Are you kidding me? Advice. Here we go. Okay. It's on page 46. 4 and 6 is a 10. 10 is success, completion, fulfillment, cycles ending for new beginnings. Advice. Earthly meaning. Unnecessary or fruitless struggle. A fresh approach to an old problem brings a surprising reward. Free up funds, time, and energy by tweaking your budget, schedule, or routine. Look for ways to do more with less. A minor adjustment in attitude or methodology can make a massive difference. A creative breakthrough is imminent. Spiritual meaning. Imagination can be your greatest asset if you value and nurture it. This requires some daydreaming, playfulness, and lightheartedness. Let your imagination guide you to new ways of seeing and being in the world around you. The resources you need are all around you, so take the mundane and make it transform your world into something magical. Insight. The very earliest forms of life, photosynthetic bacteria, were purple. We got the Archangel Zadkiel, the violet ray of purification. Oh, wow. Crown chakra. Okay, imagine a purple world. They synthesized near-infrared light into sulfur, oxygen-producing green algae that absorbed visible light and didn't make an appearance until nearly 2.6 billion years later. But once green was on the scene, there was no going back. Green algae utilized sunlight far better than its predecessors, red and brown algae. It wasn't long, only around 275 million years, before the first terrestrial plants took green beyond the oceans. And in relatively no time at all, the great land masses were blanketed by moss, ferns, grasses, trees, and cacti. The secret to green's success was efficiency. The sunlight was always there in plentiful supply, just waiting to be turned into fresh, abundant, new growth. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so now let's do oof. All right, let's do the Hummingbird Wisdom Oracle. Maybe hummingbirds are significant to you guys in some way. Some of you Scorpios, if not, that's all right. Maybe you just seen a hummingbird return, or are about to see hummingbirds for some of you. We just had our hummingbirds. We noticed them at least return yesterday. So that was super exciting. Anyway, so now, Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light only. What other message do our Scorpios need to know from the Hummingbird Wisdom Oracle? Delicate balance. Allow the delicious nectar of life to bring you back to your center. Super interesting. Delicate balance. Okay. Oh, come on. Here we go. You've flown a bit off course, and Wise Hummingbird is here to gently nudge you back to your center, where the current smoothly flows and your path unfolds with ease and clarity. Life and all nature require delicate balance, a dance, if you will, between ebb and flow. Give and take, push and pull, says Wise Hummingbird. You, dear one, are brilliantly designed being with accurate barometers that help you know when you're leaning too heavily in one direction. Your emotions in your body give you indicators such as feelings of being tired, depleted, stressed, confused, or anxious. The key is to know your center and sense when you are drifting off course. Imagine a fragile glass teetering on the edge of a table. The sooner you restore it to its solid foundation, the better chance you have of avoiding a crash. You're being guided to regain your balance by following the example of the hummingbird. It does remind me of this Two of Swords right here. This stop before you go, okay? You are being guided to regain your balance by following the example of the hummingbird, whose mission is always to nourish itself by taking in as much nectar as it needs. Take a moment to reflect on where you can add more sweetness to your life today. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, it's time to treat yourself to a warm bath, take a nap, take a walk, or call a friend who always makes you smile. On the other hand, if you felt stuck or bored lately, it may be time to create more of an energy flow through action. Look at that. Action. Okay, where am I? Such as physical exercise, working on a creative project, or journaling about your thoughts and feelings. You intuitively know what you need. Finally, Wise Hummingbird reminds you that you have a magical antidote always at your disposal, your breath. Take time today to frequently pause, notice your breath, and take several long inhales and exhales. You can also play with and attune your balance by standing on one leg, maybe trying the yoga pose tree. What? Okay. With practice, you'll become steady on your feet and in your life. Soon enough, you'll be soaring on the stress-free, sweet path of ease, flow, and fun. Affirmation: I am balanced in mind, body, and spirit. So you may want to say that every day, right? More than once. Okay, let's get your last oracle message from Work Your Light Oracle. Again, divine source, creator, protectors, guides, ancestors of love and light only. What last message can our Scorpios take with them with all these other messages? Ooh, it says Imrama, and it says, where are you being called to journey to? Your path. Where are you being called to journey to? Okay. Imrama, you may want to look up the meaning of Imrama. Wow. Okay. Those are your messages, Scorpio. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you want a free reading, my email is in the description below. And unconditional love and light, so be it. And I'll see you in the next reading video. Bye, Scorpio. Let's see. Let's do this one. All right, welcome Sagittarians. How are you guys? You are the 9th sign of Zodiac Well, so you're the 9th house. I have the Comedic Tarot Veil of a Set edition here for you. Always use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. We always ask divine source, creator, protectors, guides, ancestors of our love and light only. So, for our Sagittariuses, what can our Sagittariuses expect with this 5-5 portal coming up? 7 of Scarabs? Really? 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is being able to plant seeds. It is springtime. It's about the time to plant seeds. Really interesting. Plant new intentions as well to manifest your desires. To plant your seeds and intentions and nurture it and care for it to be able to reach your goals, to be able to reach your success, abundance, prosperity, accomplishments, achievements. Beautiful. This is what you can expect with this 5-5 portal. Wow. How will this 5-5 portal influence our Sagittariuses? How will this 5-5 portal influence our Sagittariuses? Whoa! You got the star card! This is cool. I have a Sagittarius moon and Aquarius sun. But anyway, you may have Aquarius in your chart very, very strongly, but that's all right. So the star card is Aquarius. It's a number 17, so that 1 and 7 adds up to an 8. 8 may be significant in your life. But 8 is all about changes and transformations. It's about things ending for new beginnings. And this 5-5 portal also has a full lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Scorpio rules that 8th house of death, rebirth, regeneration, endings, and new beginnings. It's represented by Newt. And I do want to read this out of the guidebook, though. Also, the star card is wish fulfillment. Amazing. Okay. Here it is. Yes. This is also like star beings, star being guidance, beings from the stars guiding you, being able to channel universal energy, connectedness. So, abilities. Let's find this in the book. All right. So, Newt. The star card. So this is how it's going to influence you. Your enemies have fallen under your feet. You have been made to triumph in Newt. being powerful with the gods. Nut is the Egyptian goddess of the sky and the cosmos. As maternal deity and mother of the gods, Asur, Set, Aset, Nebetet, and Neheru the Elder. She's often represented in Egyptian hieroglyphs with an elongated body arched across the heavens. Wow. Oh, I don't know if I could show her. She's pretty well covered. Okay, on the Nut card, Nut wears her traditional water pot crown, symbolizing her status as an epitome of the feminine creation and life-giving power. She also wears the horns of the cow, representing her status as a cosmic maternal deity. Nut floats among the stars of the cosmos, which are considered her suckling infants. A butterfly, representing the human soul, prepares to alight on her outstretched finger. The Nut card is interchangeable with the star card of the other tarot decks. Hope, faith, rejuvenation, purpose, renewal, spiritual guidance, feminine power, maternal instinct, and opportunity. This is amazing. It has that violet color. We did get Archangel Zadkiel with the violet ray of purification and transmutation. Amazing. All right, so now, holy cow, that's how it's going to influence you. So what changes will our Sagittarius see with this 5-5 portal then? Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay, Scribe of Ankhs, Imhotep the Wise. So the Scribe, oh, this is the Page of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. He's holding the Ankh, the key, ancient key to life. The Page, this is a page, right? Let me double check. Yeah, because the Warrior's the Knight. Oh, I gotta go back this way. Oh, no, keep going. Yeah, it is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, oh my gosh. Okay, this, what changes will you see? This could be some kind of offer, message, opportunity, or something new of a feeling and emotion coming in out of the blue. It could be a message coming in out of the blue. Something new coming in from the sky. I'm going to read this as well. So what changes are you going to see from this 5-5 portal, okay? 2 Wa priests may stretch to you their arms with libatations on the soil, as it is done for Imhotep with the remains of the water bowl. Imhotep, or the one who comes in peace, was chancellor to the pharaoh de jour. Among the great polymath's many accomplishments were architecting de jour's step pyramid and serving as a high priest of Amun-Ra at Heliopolis. Considered a great author of wisdom texts and a great physician, his healing powers were renowned. He is one of only 2 commoners to be deified after death, granting him a status equivalent to that of a demigod. Okay. Oh, it's on page 151. That's a 7. You may be seeing a lot of 7s. The 7th house in astrology is partnerships, unions, balance, romantic partners, marriage, just relationships, okay? The Scribe of Ankhs features Imhotep sitting on a stone stool on the banks of the Nile. Ceremonial beads hang from his waist as he contemplates the golden Ankh, symbol of life. In his hand, a fish leaps through the waves as the river flows by, while tall grasses and flowers surround him, representing nature. The far bank is lush with reeds and dotted with palm trees before low, gently rolling hills, representing the fertile ideas, are you kidding me, that surround the fresh blue flowing waters of the subconscious. Intuition, youthfulness, idealism, creativity, curiosity, kindness, dreaming, and spirituality. Recognition of great accomplishments, numerous ideas, and connection to nature. We talked about the flowers and the blooms. Well, on the 5-5 portal, we have the full lunar eclipse in Scorpio. It's also called the flower moon. Okay, now let's do the blind spot oracle. Awesome. Okay. For our Sagittariuses, I am not grabbing them all. There we go. All right. So now, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light Only from the Blind Spot Oracle by Teal Swan. What advice do you have for our Sagittariuses? What advice do you have for our Sagittarius? That's interesting. It's a number 37. 3 and 7 is a 10. 10 is fulfillment, completion, success, cycles ending for new beginnings. It could also be reduced to a 1. A 1 is a new start, a new beginning. It looks like a flower. Okay, the advice. Wishing. Whoa, 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 whoa. This says wishing and willing harm. That star card can be wishes fulfilled, wish fulfillment, wishes to the universe, making a wish upon a star. Okay. If you have drawn the sigil, you are most likely totally unaware that you are wishing harm on others and or directly and indirectly trying to punish them. It is natural when we have been hurt to want to hurt others. What we are actually doing when we wish harm on someone is attempting to force them into a state of empathy. Even if it seems as though we are trying to push them away, we are actually trying to bring them closer. Compassion naturally arises as a result of relating to someone's suffering. All we must do in order to feel compassion and know what action to take is to relate to their pain. We are trying to force people into this state in order to become connected to them instead of separated, which is what we feel when someone causes us pain. We are trying to force people into this state in order to stay safe in our relationships and to feel a sense of justice and fairness so we can escape from the resentment we feel. We punish in order to establish a sense of control in a situation where we feel out of control. We punish in order to establish a sense of fairness because we feel wronged, which is to escape from resentment. We punish to try to get people to comply so they don't do something again. But the problem is punishment doesn't work. When we punish, which is to introduce negative stimulus, a person doesn't usually avoid doing the behavior we want them to stop. Instead, they avoid the source of that negative stimulus. This means they still do the behavior, they simply do it behind our backs. If you have drawn the sigil, whether you admit to it or not, you feel hatred. It may be very hard for you to admit to this because it will make you feel bad and wrong as a person. Hatred is perhaps the most extreme form of vibrational resistance to something. It is resistance to the degree that one wishes to destroy the thing that is perceived to be causing the pain. The perception of threat causes hatred. The perception that something or someone in your life diminishes something you hold dear causes hatred. A threat is something that is likely to cause danger or damage. In other words, it is something that is likely to hurt you. When a person feels as if they are in the presence of a threat, they feel fear, and that fear is quickly converted into anger, which is a state of defense. Hatred is the human ego in a state of defense. When we find ourselves hating something, the questions we have to ask ourselves are, what threat does this thing pose to me? How is it hurting me? What am I afraid of? If you have drawn the sigil, you must become aware of your resentment. Resentment is a state of being in pain as a result of perceiving that you have been treated wrongly, unfairly, and unjustly. One of the main challenges as far as resentment is concerned is that it immediately converts itself to distrust. When you feel like you have been treated unfairly, very interesting, unjustly and wrongly by someone, you have learned that you cannot rely on the person to care for your best interests, and so you do not trust them. This bitter distrust is usually what people are feeling in someone when they say that person doesn't let go of resentment. It is easier to let go of something painful in the past that does not have a big negative impact on the present or the future. However, resentment often involves being treated unfairly in a way that does have such a negative impact. Ask yourself honestly, am I really resentful towards myself because of my role in this situation where I ended up being treated unfairly? For example, perhaps I got, I can't say that, RAPED, after drinking too much and blacking out. Perhaps the resentment towards the other person is a way to avoid the resentment I have towards myself for drinking so much that I let my guard down and now I cannot trust myself. Often, our resentment towards others is a disguise or a way of avoiding facing the resentment we have towards ourselves. Fair versus unfair and wrong versus right are subjective perspectives, but for the sake of our understanding, there are circumstances where a person has felt like they were treated unfairly. In fact, they were treated fairly. And there are circumstances where a person perceives themselves to have been treated unfairly when, in fact, they were treated unfairly. Okay? Either way, the state of being called resentment is present. Acceptance is a key part of letting go of resentment because if resentment is present, it means you cannot accept something. Don't confuse acceptance of something with adopting something as your preference or endorsing it. Take a look at the situation that is causing you to feel resentment and ask yourself, what am I unwilling to accept about the situation? Why am I unwilling to accept that? If I accepted that, what would it mean, or what bad thing would happen? If you have drawn the sigil, you are being called to deal with your powerlessness and rumination differently. If you are preoccupied with thinking about the causes and consequences of your distress and leveling the score by hurting the other person, instead of focusing on solutions to your distress, the decision is to look for solutions to the distress and solutions for how to make the present or future different in a positive way. Turns your focus in a different direction, or a direction that will lead to results. Now is the time to clearly see how this state of being, though understandable, is negatively affecting your life and is preventing you from taking the actions that would bring about positive change. Close your eyes to reimagine the long-term effects down the road if that resentment was not altered but stayed the same and got worse. What would happen long-term if I kept focusing against another person instead of focusing in the direction of what I want? For example, if I resent my spouse, I can see that I have no desire to make love with them, and so we may drift apart and he or she or I may seek another partner. When we feel resentment, it is an indication that an aspect of us feels like a victim. That aspect needs to be acknowledged and cared for and validated, but you will find that once you genuinely care for the part of you that feels, wow, this is crazy, like a victim, wow, by patching its wounds, not by destroying the person who wounded it. Looking for any way that you are responsible in this situation will have an interesting side effect. You will no longer feel powerless in relation to the other person. This means you need to take responsibility and take it into your hands to learn that lesson and act differently in the future. Just avoid slipping into self-blame and, by doing so, making matters worse. What are you wanting will come as a result of stopping being against them and starting being for yourself. If you have drawn the sigil, once you genuinely care for the part of you that feels like the victim, by patching its wounds, remember, not by destroying the person who wounded it, you're being called into a space of compassion. There is nothing harder than cultivating compassion for something that has hurt you. This step should never be done prematurely. If you try to force yourself to find compassion for the person who you feel hurt by, it is abusive. This has to be something you generally want to look for, not so that you can feel like a good person or do what is right, but because you are ready to stop the terrible feeling of tension that the resentment and need for requital creates. When we feel compassion, we feel sorrow and understanding and concern for the suffering of someone or something else. And having that shared commonality of pain and therefore sorrow and concern for them then compels us to alter our perspective, feelings, and actions towards that thing. It causes forgiveness to naturally occur within you. Compassion immediately arises when someone experiences pain that we relate to. Compassion naturally arises as a result of relating to someone's suffering. Therefore, all you must do in order to feel compassion and know what action to take towards that thing is to deliberately look for how you relate to their pain. It just might set you free. And this star card can be healing. Wow! That was freaking crazy. Oh, wow. All right. Let's get you another oracle message. Let's do the Conscious Spirit Oracle. Wow. I'm like, whew. Okay, Conscious Spirit. Where did we put you? Here we go. Whew. That may be the feeling and emotion coming in that you're unsure how to feel about, okay? It could be forgiveness coming in or needing to forgive. All right, Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light Only. My left ear kind of got muffled just a little bit. Anyway, from the Conscious Spirit Oracle, what other message do our Sagittariuses need to take with them from all of this for this 5-5 portal? All right, you have a number 40 at Day's End, Rest. It says, I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. So 40, we could reduce the 40 to a 4. The 4th house in astrology is home, family, structure, stability. At Day's End, let's read this. This card is a reminder that rest is as necessary a part of life as work is. Your body and mind need time off from the hectic pace of life. Whether you take an hour off during the day to recharge your batteries or a day or week off from work, you need to do this. By running on empty, you are unable to put 100% effort into your work and life. Eventually, your body will manifest symptoms of disease to force you to take a break. Do not let it get to this stage. Recognize and respect your body's signs of overwork and fatigue. Time off in nature is extremely beneficial to recharge and re-energize your body and mind. Create a tranquil sitting area under a tree in your garden and spend a peaceful hour sitting grounded to Mother Earth each evening instead of sitting in front of the TV or computer. When you take a break from work or situations, you are able to view them from a different perspective. It is only when you step away from your life that you can truly see your own accomplishments. Wow. Wow. All right, Sagittarius, last oracle message from Work Your Light Oracle. What last message can our Sagittariuses take with them from the Work Your Light Oracle? What last message can they take with them, please? Oh my gosh. It says, take a break. A life's a work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Same message. There you go. All right, Sagittarius. But take what resonates. Leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. And thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you want a free reading, my email is in the description below. An unconditional love and light, so be it. And I'll see you in the next reading video. Bye, Sag. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Wow. Powerful, powerful. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, welcome Capricorns. You are the 10th sign of Zodiac Wheel, so you're the 10th house. We have the Tarot of the Divine here for you. And use your discernment, take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. We always ask Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light only. What can our Capricorns expect with this 5-5 portal coming up? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Holy cow. You are the 10th sign of Zodiac Wheel. This is the number 10 of the major arcanas. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is fate, destiny, cycling through karmic lessons. That means ending karmic things and moving forward movement. It's the wheel turning. It's forward movement. This is the web of life that you've created. This is amazing. It could be fortune money as well. So this is what you can expect. Your fate, your destiny, forward movement, leaving behind things that aren't going to serve your future, your highest good. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. The 5-5 portal, 5-5 is a 10. So you may be seeing 10, 10, 10. All right. So I have a Capricorn stellium. That means most of my planets in my natal chart are in Capricorn. And so the 10s are very significant for me right now. Anyway, how will this 5-5 portal influence our Capricorns? How will this 5-5 portal influence our Capricorns? You have another major arcana. This is the 7th major arcana. So you do a 10 and a 7. That's a 17. The 17th major arcana in the tarot is a star card. That's Aquarius energy, wishes, wish fulfillment. Anyway, the Chariot is forward movement. This is Cancer energy, water. So this is mixing opposing energies very, very well. A balance to move forward. It's a warrior spirit. It's taking control, taking the reins, moving forward, going after what you want. So this is how it's going to influence you. Going after your destiny, your life path. You know what? My life path number is freaking 5. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys have to let me know, all right, how this is significant to you. All right, so now, what changes will our Capricorn see with this 5-5 portal? What changes will they see? 2 of Swords. Good, good. Very good. 2 of Swords is difficult decisions. It can be like feeling tied up in the head. It can feel like a tug of war in the head mentality, overthinking at a crossroads, a stagnant energy, a stop sign. So this is what's changing. No more of being locked up in the head, the ego mind of worrying and stressing about money, what to believe, think, just overthinking. It could be stagnant energy ending as well. Look at the moon. So on the 5-5 portal, we have a full lunar eclipse in Scorpio. This is going to be very, very significant. Okay, let's get you some oracle messages. Let's first do the Earth Warriors Oracle. Oh my gosh. All right, divine source, creator, protectors, guides, ancestors of love and light only. For our Capricorns and from the Earth Warriors Oracle, what advice can you give our Capricorns? What advice can you give our Capricorns with this 5-5 portal and the messages they're getting? That was funny, how that popped out like that. Ooh, you have a number 44. You may be seeing a lot of 4s. 4 and 4s and 8. 8. Look what's on the bottom. 8, 8, 8. Maybe you want to look up the angel numbers 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and 8, 8, 88, 8, 8, 8. 10, 10, 10, and 88. Wow. So, the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. That full lunar eclipse is going to be in Scorpio. That's all about endings for new beginnings. Things ending for better beginnings. Cycling through things. Cycles ending for new beginnings. Oh my gosh, white buffalo woman, hopeful heart. See her sign. My left ear is kind of like popping. Oh my gosh, look at the bird and the tail feathers right here. Okay. 2 days ago, my mom and I just rescued a Cooper's hawk. Oh, maybe you've seen a hawk recently, or going to, or find a feather. Could be a hawk feather. Oh, this is the last oracle card in this tarot, or deck, oracle deck. Elena Fairchild, Earth Warriors Oracle. The advice, hopeful heart, see her sign. Here we go. Have hope, for you are a pure of heart, and white buffalo woman appears as the divine sign of rebirth and harmony. She is the way shower who lives as one with great spirit. She teaches the practices that will free and empower us all. She heralds the birth of the divine upon a new earth. You are held in her heart, and you will recognize her beautiful grace of spirit in your own. This oracle signifies hope and reunion after a challenging or dark time. There will be harmony and a coming together in sacred purpose after putting pain or conflict behind you. You're moving forward, okay? A birth of something pure and true shall happen under the auspices of spirit. Forgive yourself and others and lay claim to the purity and goodwill that is your heart's true nature. Spiritual blessing is bestowed. Your actions are in accord with heaven. Complete release and renewal shall take place. The good and true will triumph in the end. Have faith, for your prayers are being answered. I got emotional. Oh, very significant for me. Wow. All right, let's do the Star Codes Astro Oracle. Oh, where did I put it though? Here we go. Oh my gosh. Is that it? We just got the 4th house, the home. It just fell right out. Look at the moon, the crescent moon. That's it. 4th house, home, family, structure, stability. It can be a celebration and dancing. 42 adds up to 6. The 6th house in astrology is ruled by Virgo. It is the body, health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. But let's read it on this one. It's on page 100. Starts on page 100. Okay, the last message for you, Capricorn. If your chart were a village map, the 4th house would be at your home base. Okay, you know how I was talking about that? I'm sorry. I have to share this with you. So I have the Capricorn stellium. Most of my planets are in Capricorn, in my 4th house. You guys have to let me know of what these messages mean to you as well. 44? You have to be seeing 4s or are going to. Maybe you need to look up 44. Our early home life impacts our sense of sanctuary and how we bring things to conclusion. Come home and make it a sanctuary. Create a place to renew and to live an intimate, authentic life. Home is an emotional space for more than a physical address, but both matter. In the practical realm, it may be time to renovate, reorganize, or move in the physical realm, or to negotiate boundaries with a roommate. Create a home that feels safe and renewing at the end of the day, where you are truly off stage so you can drop your guard and refill your wells. The 4th house also speaks of existential homesickness, of a longing for a home you've never had. If you don't have a map from childhood to create sanctuary, make one. Be ready to do the next layer of therapy or tend to some work around family karma. Oh, we had the fate, destiny cycling through karmic lessons, that wheel of fortune. Clearing karmic attachments that are not for your highest good, for you and your home, family. Wow. Think about how you would like to have been parented rather than how you were parented, and use that as a model for self-care. In the spiritual realm, build or visualize a meditation place, a portable sanctuary that can be home to your spiritual practice. Explore the quiet depths of your meditation. Drop down to your hara, to your center of gravity, and renew your connection to the earth beneath, the sky above, and spirit within. If you're asking about a project, check that it is well situated. Make sure the people involved feel safe and have a healthy work-life balance. On all these levels, develop a healthy approach to bring a project to conclusion. Know when to stop. Challenge. Let your home be a sanctuary that helps you prepare to deal with the world, not a place in which you hide from the world. Gift. A sanctuary within your soul, a safe surroundings in which to renew, allow you to regenerate, find your center, and greet the world afresh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow, Capricorn. All right. So now let's get your last oracle message from Work Your Light Oracle. Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light Only. Thank you so much. Oh, it says trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Wow. Intuition, okay? Trust your gut. Trust the intuition, your center. All right, Capricorn, these are your messages. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. This has been so cool. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know how this is significant and how it resonates. And if you want a free reading, my email is in the description below. And unconditional love and light, so be it. And I'll see you in the next reading video. Bye, Capricorn. Pretty freaking awesome. All right. Stay there. Stay there. Incense. All right, welcome Aquarius, fellow Aquarians. How are you guys? You are the 11th sign Zodiac wheel, so you're the 11th house. Always use your discernment, take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. And we always ask Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light Only. We have the Mystical Dream Tarot here for you. What can our Aquariuses expect with this 5-5 portal? What can our Aquariuses expect with this 5-5 portal? Ooh, a Lord of Wands. This is the King of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But the King of Wands, he always wins. Nothing's going to stand in his way. He's so goal-oriented. He's action-oriented. He has loyalty and is loyal. He may be a fatherly type of figure, king, queen, whatever, but he's powerful. He has wisdom and knowledge and insight. He's passionate, fiery, courageous. That's what you can expect with this 5-5 portal. And it's going after what actions you need to take or want to take for your goals, right? Achievements, accomplishments, okay? So how will this 5-5 portal influence our Aquariuses? How will this 5-5 portal influence our Aquariuses, please? The Dream Carrier. Wow. This is the Empress card. This is the third major arcana in the tarot. Number 3, the third house in astrology, is communication, transportation, journeys, and technology. In the tarot, it's usually like a teamwork, working together, cooperation. The Dream Carrier is the Empress. This is divine feminine energy. This can be Mother Earth, Gaia. It is pregnant with ideas and plans, projects, wisdom, knowledge, and about to give birth to all of it. It's like a teacher, a nurturer, a caretaker, a motherly energy, a very earthy energy. It could be getting grounded. It's about to give birth to a whole new journey, a whole new life. Holy freaking cow. Some of you may be mothers or about to be a new mother. All right, that's how it's going to influence you. Okay, so what changes will our Aquariuses see then with this 5-5 portal? What changes will our Aquariuses see then with this 5-5 portal? Close. What changes will our Aquariuses see with this 5-5 portal then, please? What is going on? Well, oh my gosh. Okay, this is super cool. The Sun. I think that's all of them. The Sun was flipped over. Huh, that is really interesting. So this Wands is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This Empress is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So fire, earth. Now the Sun is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's fire. So the Sun is happiness. It's joy. It's abundance. It's prosperity. It's positivity. It can be summertime. It's comfort and warmth. That's the changes. And this is interesting with the Sun and Moon. The Sun will be in Taurus. It's Taurus season. And this 5-5 portal, we also have a full lunar eclipse in Scorpio. That's going to be very significant. And this looks like an eye to me. And there's a crescent moon, reminds me of High Priestess energy. It's like insight, sight, vision. Wow. What makes you happy? It's like this is going to be seen. This is like an enlightenment, awakening, a vision. All right, let's get you some oracle messages. Let's first do the Lemurian Star Child Oracle. You may be connected to Lemuria, or the ocean, or dolphins for some of you. All right. Divine source, creator, protectors, ancestors, guides of love and light only. So what advice do you have for our Aquariuses, please? What advice do you have for our Aquariuses, please? Sacred mountain? What? Look at that sun. And there's a path going on the path to enlightenment, about to be birthed into the light of day. Oh my gosh. It's a number 7. The 7th house in astrology is partnerships, unions, balance, relationships. It says a vision quest. Vision. There you go. Clarity and truth. Shambhala and deep healing. So this is going to be in Journey 1077. You may be seeing a lot of 7s for some of you. It just hit 47 minutes, but I have to merge these videos. Look at this, Aquarius. Here's your advice. Vision quest, clarity and truth, Shambhala, deep healing, supporting Earth's ascension, healing the unconscious. As I am welcomed onto the healing slopes of the sacred mountain, I am invited also to remember Shambhala, my crystalline home. The sacred mountain tells of the journey of vision and purpose. Energy vortices and resonant caverns are calling you, for they are spaces that bring clarity to the mind, even when it is overthinking its linear processes. The sacred mountain is a sanctuary of deep peace, which cannot be affected by emotional turmoil. Lemurians know of the power of the mountain and see it as a place of sacred ceremony. It is a place of great harmony, insight, and energy healing, and also a gathering place to initiate new projects, like that Empress, jeez, and to celebrate new relationships. Can you feel the renewed sense of purpose, the higher vision that is received in your pineal gland, third eye? Okay. It activates a wisdom. Wisdom. Look at that. Wow. That elephant. That is already in your heart. So give it attention to let it emerge. Connect to the sacred mountain to integrate this vision of wisdom in your conscious awareness. As any worries in your heart, any residues of the old paradigm, by going on a vision quest, are any worries in your heart, any residues of the old paradigm? By going on a vision quest, you will leave them behind, because the mountain will take them from you. New energies are coming your way. Follow the trail of these energies, for they lead you to the sacred mountain. The air is thin on the sacred mountain and free of thought forms that can distract you. Therefore, this journey helps you to connect to your heart and to face your demons. The sacred mountain is happy to take your demons from you and to give you visions of high vibrational truth in return, such as the generosity of this mountain being. Are you a warrior? Do you want to conquer the mountain? For you, there are times when you need to surrender to the universe so that nature can do its work. Nothing is asked from you in this process except to open your hands to let go and receive. Release your previous identities, for you are destined to go beyond them on the sacred mountain. Through this process, you are finding a deep heart connection within and without. Now you are in your cosmic light, manifesting a new life from your creator consciousness. Manifesting new life. That Empress could be pregnant, about to give birth to a new life. All right, now let's do the Wild Unknown Archetypes Oracle. Amazing, seriously amazing. Okay, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors, Guides of Love and Light only. What other message do our Aquariuses need to take with them? One, please. What other message do our Aquariuses need to take with him? Let's see. Oh, it says the Orphan, and it's a number 5. 5-5 portal. Holy cow. 5 is changes and transformations. It says the Orphan. Ooh. There's this little flower, little baby hand. Very interesting. Childlike energy, pregnant with projects, ideas, plans. Childhood, inner child. Interesting. All right. Ooh, this reminds me of the Kundalini, that snake. All right, let's find this though. The Orphan. Here we go. It's on page 71. 7 and 1 is 8. 8 is changes, cycles ending for new beginnings, death, rebirth, regeneration, renewal. The wounded child, the abandoned, the beggar. Deep solace, deep acceptance, and deep love. Access this archetype through creative acts like drawing, painting, or writing. Keep it simple. Ask the Orphan what it wants to draw, make, and say. To study the Orphan is to study the deep and challenging energy of our time. Look at her holding this book. The wisdom, the knowledge, as well as that Lord of Wands, this King of Wands, is wisdom and action. We are ever more connected, yet we face collective isolation. The refugee crisis haunts our planet. Children are separated from parents, and the earth begs for our attention. We are in a time of universal orphanage of nature, of each other, of our own hearts. Take refuge in the fact that we all share this core wound and dilemma. It is normal to fear this card as it haunts the caverns of the soul. Wow. When it appears, take time, real time, to be in the presence of the feelings this card stirs in you. Let it humble you. What are you starving for? What is the deepest gift you could imagine giving to others? What has been rejected is quite possibly what is most needed, dear one. Tenderness beyond tenderness is required. Imagine holding yourself in your hands to recognize that each one of us fears rejection and isolation is to take and one step toward the orphan. More kindness always. Wow. This reminds me of your inner child. All right. Wow. Okay, Aquarius, let's get your last oracle message from Work Your Light Oracle. Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light Only. Can we get one last message for our Aquariuses that they can take with them along with these other messages for this 5-5 portal? Any last message for our Aquarians? Oh. It says dance with life. There's a full moon. Do something to change your energy. Do some inner work. Journal. Journal to your inner child. Get with other children. Wow. Find enjoyment. Okay. Those are your messages, Aquarius. Take what resonates, though. Leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you want a free reading, my email is in the description below. And always, 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 unconditional love and light, so be it. And I'll see you in the next reading or video. Bye, Aquarius. Thank you. So interesting. Wow. Like this other incense, I guess. Okay. All right, welcome Pisces. All right, you are the 12th sign zodiac wheel, so you're the 12th house. Always use your discernment, take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. We have the Herb Crafters Tarot here for you, and we always ask Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of our love and light only. What can our Pisces expect with this 5-5 portal coming up? What can our Pisces expect with this 5-5 portal coming up? 3 water. Oh my gosh, it's represented by lemon balm. Maybe some of you, the lemon balm is significant in some way. Maybe you're growing some, planting seeds to grow some, or just use like lemon balm chapstick or something. Anyway, the 3 water is the 3 of cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So the 3 of cups is some kind of celebration. It's a triangle flow. It's triangular. It is 3 energies. It can be mingling, hanging out, partying, get-togethers. It's a good flow, connection. It's a good positive flow. It's an energy, having a good time. Look at that. That's awesome. So that's what you can expect with this 5-5 portal, Pisces. All right, so now, how will this 5-5 portal influence our Pisces? 4 of air. So that's a 4 of swords. It's represented by lavender now. So the 4 of swords is rest. It can be meditation. It can be taking a break, taking time out. It may be needing a nap. Okay, this is how this 5-5 portal is going to influence you. It could be getting out in nature. It can be taking a step back to relax, okay? Time away, taking a break after battles and hard times. Okay, so what changes will our Pisces see then with this 5-5 portal? What changes will our Pisces see then with this 5-5 portal? Wow. Okay, you have the Hangman. It's called the Hanged One. There's rune stones here. Maybe some of you use them. Anyway, it's a number 12 of the major arcanas. So the 1 and 2 is a 3. So you have 3, 4, 3. Maybe those numbers are significant to you in some way. But 3 is, in astrology, the 3rd house is communication, transportation, journeys. But in the tarot, it's like the celebration, a good flow, cooperation, teamwork. And the Hangman is getting a whole new perspective. It's looking at things completely different. It could be stagnant limbo mode, but it's like new perceptions, new perspectives, looking at things completely different. It's represented by burdock. It's like these rune stones, it's messages from spirit, okay? And your spirit guides, it seems to be journeying to you to communicate to you. And you're going to get these new perspectives, looking at things completely differently. Wow, that's the change you're going to see with this 5-5 portal, Pisces. Wow. Something about tea. Okay, let's get you some oracle messages. So we're going to first use the Beyond Lemuria Oracle first, and let's see, we're going to do that one next. Some of you may be connected to Lemuria. Don't have to be. Where did I put my... Oh, shoot. Okay. Just trying to find my guidebook. Ha! It's hiding. Okay. So now, Divine Source Creator, Protectors, Ancestors, Guides of Love and Light Only. So what advice do you have for our Pisces from Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck? What advice with this 5-5 portal, or during this 5-5 portal, and all these messages, what advice do you have for our Pisces? Ooh, number 2. The root chakra, ground and center. There's a sun here. It reminds me of enlightenment, seeing things in a whole new way. This moth is interesting. Root chakra. So this is like groundedness, centered with Mother Earth, Gaia, Source Creator, Divine. Number 2, the 2nd house in astrology is our earthly world. Okay. So let's read this for you. This is the advice. It's on page 33. You may be seeing a lot of 3s. You may want to look up angels number 3333. Because you have 3 of cups, 3 of, oh, hangman. So that's the 12, so 3. And now 33. Wow. Okay. So it says, foundations, grounding, basic needs, survival, physical identity, responsibilities, the place where we build our lives, and time and nature, okay? This image speaks of finding home within yourself, a sense of deep inner peace, and a strong sense of grounding and being centered. Here you can be released from the grips of survival into a place of thriving. There's trust, connection to community, which reminds me of the 3 of water, the 3 of cups, that connection, okay? And you can rely on others and joyfully understand your responsibilities in turn. You are held and have strong foundations for all aspects of life. With your guard down, you have the tools to ride the waves if you need. Everything is okay. Spend time in nature, sit or stand barefoot in nature, and feel your roots merging with the earth beneath you. Consider your founding beliefs. If they no longer serve you, it may be time to consider or reconsider your priorities or the foundations you live your life by. Be aware of any recurring patterns that may be holding you back. Home, foundations, physical bases, and responsibility. Base of the spine and groin. Color wash is red. Oh. All right. So now let's get you another oracle message from the Crystal Mandala Oracle. Let's see. That's not it. All right, Okay, what other message do our Pisces need to take with them from the Crystal Mandala Oracle? Ooh. What other message do our Pisces need to take with them from the Crystal Mandala Oracle? Is it here? Thank you. Ooh, it's a number 9. Well, the 9th house in astrology is like spirituality, faith, higher learning, higher perceptions, higher perspectives. Okay, higher learning. It says Archon Barbello and picture Jasper. Support, it says. Crystal Angels 444. Okay. What message you need to take with you, along with these other messages during this 5-5 portal. Here we go. We bring you the gift of support. Our support is available to you on all levels. We offer spiritual support of inspired ideas, unconditional love, and divine energy. We offer psychological support as we assist you in upgrading your belief systems to ones that enhance your ability to fulfill your divine destiny. We offer emotional support through spiritual friendship. Wow. Unconditional acceptance and unlimited compassion. We offer physical support for providing for your material needs for nourishment, shelter, security, and safety. Wow. We are able to support you with peace and with prosperity in subtle and very practical ways. Notice how much easier it is to live your life with courage when you know that no matter what, you shall be provided for, and what you need is only ever a prayer away. The universe provides for all living beings so that divine destiny may be fulfilled. This has always been and shall always be. The difficulty arises when doubt enters the mind and fear closes down the heart. Then the simple act of asking for help and support through unconditional love and according to divine wisdom is forgotten or dismissed as fanciful rather than practical. There is so much the universe can bring to you to enrich your life journey and support you in sharing your gifts with the world. But you must ask and believe you will be heard and responded to by the universe with all the assistance you need. There can be many reasons why the simple act of asking for help from the universe is more difficult than it needs to be. Perhaps you were taught as a child that your request for help was an inconvenience to others, so maybe you're afraid you could become a burden to the universe with your needs for help when there are others with greater needs. Or perhaps you learned that if you did not appear to always be in control, others may become anxious, angry, or frustrated with you. You may have decided that to have value in the world, you must always appear to be strong, perhaps without needs for support and holding of your own. Perhaps you have learned how to support others rather than receive yourself or support yourself. Or perhaps the pain of having your needs rejected in the past has been so devastating you have tried to be without needs, becoming self-sufficient and not allowing vulnerability and the potential pain it could evoke if you were rejected to be part of your reality. Or maybe you are just not in the habit of asking for help, even though you want to be doing that more often. However, this oracle comes to you with a clear message. The universe is saying, I want to help you. Please allow me to do so by asking for my help. The universe has great power to assist you in all ways. It is not limited to a certain amount of help for a certain amount of people or situations. In fact, the more you ask for help and allow yourself to be assisted by divine love, intervention, protection, and support, the more the divine plan can happen, and that benefits every living being. Remember that divine love is love. Love doesn't profit at the expense of another. It does not steal another's happiness or joy. It increases well-being, encourages growth, and inspires courage. When you allow more love to flow into your life and heal your body, mind, your finances, your relationships, your work, whatever you wish, you and all of life benefits from that increased flow of love in the world. Asking for support actually helps grow love in the world for all beings. So it is time to give up your notions of going it alone. Even if you ask for and receive all the possible help the universe can give you, you are still going to need all your courage, strength, commitment, joy, devotion, talent, energy, creativity, resourcefulness, intelligence, and humor to fulfill your destiny. Don't worry that you'll be cheating on what you are here to do. You'll just be able to do what you are here to do better and enjoy the process more. That helps others do the same. It makes sense to ask for help. You are encouraged to do so at least once a day using the following affirmation. An entire and the entire healing process when you feel you need it. Help yourself and you'll help the universe to help the world. To integrate this guidance, you may like to say this invocation now. If you would like to, you can look at the image, listen, put your hand on your heart. That's totally up to you. You can write it down, use your discernment, okay? I call upon the crystal angel of picture Jasper and Arcan Barbello, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of support. I accept all of my divine entitlement to help, protection, intervention, assistance, support, and guidance, now and always. I clear through all levels of my being, through this or any lifetime, any issue, resistance, blockage, and doubt about receiving help. I forgive all experiences of manipulation where help was given to me with conditions attached, which led to guilt, shame, and abuse. I choose to free myself from all memories, belief systems, and behaviors conditioned by past pain around receiving or not receiving support. I now accept the truth of unconditionally loving support from the universe so all my needs may be met, and I am assisted in every way possible to fulfill my divine destiny through divine mercy, grace, and unconditional love and my own free will. So be it. That's beautiful. All right, let's get your last oracle message, Pisces, from Work Your Light Oracle. Divine Source, Creator, Protectors, Guides, Ancestors of Love and Light only. One last message for our Pisces that they can take with them, please. Ooh, here we go. Anna, the grandmother of Jesus. Maybe that name is significant to some of you in some way, but it says seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. How perfect. Look at that. All right, Pisces. These are your messages. Take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you want a free reading, my email is in the description below. And unconditional love and light, so be it. And I'll see you in the next reading or video. Thank you so much, Pisces. Bye.